Hey, so I recently just finished reading Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut, and I thought it was a pretty good book. Actually, I ended up going through it in a day, so I just wanted to talk about some of the themes. So, first of all, is free will, and Vonnegut essentially argues that we have no free will, that every single action we do has already happened, and that we're essentially just living in like a picture montage where it's like your all of your memories in your life would be randomly put on shuffle. So let's say you were 5 years old and you remember you having a birthday party, then you could the next moment you could be 75 years old, I don't know, on your deathbed, and there's no order. You don't go from 5 to 6 to 7 to 8. It's just a random shuffle. So the world is essentially uncontinuous, which means that people have no free will because in their moments when they do things, they've already just happened. And like a big way that this is represented, well, not a big way, but an example in the book is they have these creatures called, I don't exactly remember how to pronounce them, but they're like the alien creatures, and they already know how the world is ended in the book, and apparently the world will end because one of them will test out a new fuel source and it won't work and it'll blow up the world. And they don't think like, how would we stop this? If humans knew that the world was going to end, we would rationally try to think like, let's stop this. But no, they just know that the world's going to end because they know that there is no free will. So even they can't stop it even if they wanted to. The next big idea is probably the commentary on war. And Vonnegut is very cynical. At the very start of the book, he actually, like, it's a chapter, it's more about himself. And he talks about a person, I think it was a soldier, who said, don't write another anti war novel, because I guess at the time it was pretty popular to write anti war novels. I did finish reading Catch 22 a few months ago, and they actually take a pretty, like, Slaughterhouse and Catch 22 take pretty similar outlooks on war, which is they just look at the absurdities of war. So in Catch 22, it's Yossarian, but in Slaughterhouse, you've got Billy. And Billy essentially is just a soldier who is completely passive. He has no fighting instincts. He's literally walking in German territory without a gun, and he has no intentions of fighting. When soldiers like shoot at him, he literally just stands like a sheep. He doesn't move. And it just essentially, like, that means that is Vonnegut is essentially criticizing the government for sending out people who don't want to fight. They don't know why they're fighting, and just sending them out regardless to fight. That's a big criticism of Vonnegut, and I don't know. Maybe if more things come to my head, I'll say. But that was my outlooks. Like the big bullet points were free will, and criticism and skepticism of war. And I really liked the book. I really liked the book. I did finish it in a day, but I don't know. I personally think I liked Catch 22 a little bit better. I thought it was more funny, but I guess it's not really super connected. Anyway, that was my book review of Slaughterhouse 5. But yeah, overall, pretty good book. I'd recommend it. It's pretty short.